I've always been a geek of the curious kind. As a kid, I was always playing around with computers and learning how to program on a Commodore 64. So being an early adopter of technology was always something that was really natural for me. And then when social media came about, I first started off with Facebook, like most people, and used it as a way to connect with former colleagues and friends from high school and university that I'd lost touch with. And then I moved into Twitter. I was spending a lot of my time highlighting and sending out information that had to do with Stratford, so events that were coming up and networking opportunities. I would meet people online, start following them on Twitter. And again, it was that like-mindedness, people following or sending out information about things and events that were really interesting to me. So about Ignite events or TED events that were happening in the London and the KW area. And through those notices, I would attend these events, and then I would meet the people behind them. And then those people became not just my online friends, but they became my real world friends. I remember receiving my first Follow Friday, and that was from a friend of mine now, late to game in London, and his Follow Friday recommendation was, if you want to know anything that's going on in Stratford, then you follow Karen SD. I pretty much split my platforms. Facebook for me is very personal, and so I don't have current colleagues on Facebook. It's really just friends and family and ex-colleagues. The LinkedIn for me is my total professional environment, so that's really where I put my professional face, and all my career and my resume information is all there. And so if I meet people in a networking environment or a professional environment, pretty much the day after or the week after that I've met them, I go and I connect with them. I'm a firm believer in dialogue. I'm a firm believer in listening to both sides of a story. I'm a firm believer in not admonishing people for having an opinion, but encouraging that dialogue on both those sides. I think the dangerous thing about social media is is putting your blinders on and only reading one line of content and only seeing one side of the argument and only listening to one voice or one stream of voices that are singing the same song. Fundamentally, this is just storytelling. It's people sharing their own story, and they're sharing it with their community, and they're sharing what's important to them. And I think that the more information people share, the more opportunities you have to share. I applaud that. I think you can find your community no matter what you're looking for, and that is a great enabler, and I think that's the best thing about social media.